Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated match in the history of Clash Royale. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today it's another Pro vs. Pro. Here on CWA, we have the CWA Pro v Pro champ, Pompeyo, who just took home third in Gamergy Masters tournament against the world champ, CCGS $150,000 winner. That's a lot of money for a mobile game, guys. Sergio Ramos is going against Pompeyo here. And you know what, guys? Hats off to Pompeyo for picking like the best in the game, literally, to face off here in this Pro vs. Pro challenge. And he beat Surgical Goblin. For those of you, spoiler alert, he beat Surgical in the last Pro v Pro, so he's going on a this is his 5th Pro v Pro in a row now. He's quickly approaching Diego B's record here, so I know a lot of you guys are probably rooting for Pompeyo, and of course a lot of you guys are rooting for a new pro to beat in Sergio Ramos. I want to know from you guys in the comments below, who are you rooting for? Let me know, who do you think will win? Sometimes it's a different answer, Sergio or Pompeyo. Anyway, let's go right into the action here. One final note. A lot of people in my last video are asking for my opinion on the controversy at the end of the Surgical Goblin versus Flobby match at the Gamergy Masters tournament. I will give that at the end of this video because I want to make the bulk of the video about these players and this Pro versus Pro. So here we go here. It's a lava loon, and the balloon is going to connect on that left tower for Pompeyo. So a really strong start here by Pompeyo, taking down that left tower of Sergio. Sergio Ramos obviously playing 3 Musketeer deck, and he is going to tower trade, going in with Battle Ram and Goblin Gang. Good awareness there by Sergio to realize there was no good counters in Pompeyo's deck for that opposite lane push to eventually trade towers there. It could have been much, much worse for him. Now he has the pump advantage. I would actually say match advantage slightly in favor here of Sergio Ramos, even though he has a lot of damage off of his King Tower. 3 Musketeers generally does very, very well, obviously, especially with the minion horde against Lava Loon. So here it comes, 2 Musketeers on that Lava Hound in the left lane, and we have a Battle Ram and a Musketeer in the right lane. Pompeyo forced to use that Fireball, but he's going to get a lot of damage, Sergio that is, on the King Tower. Keep an eye on this King Tower, guys, down to about 1,400 or so. Probably, yeah, 1,400 exactly. Nailed it. All right, so 1,461 on Sergio's King Tower. So really anybody's match here. Pompeyo going for the base race. He sends in a balloon. The death damage of that balloon is probably going to kill this left Musketeer. It does. So 1 Musketeer surviving here for Sergio, and a little bit of an elixir advantage. So this could be a really big push here for Sergio. Let's see what he does. Oh, look at this. He decides to split lane push. This is going to be very difficult. This is probably going to be left tower down here for Sergio. Is it indeed? Oh, barely. 86 hit points left on that Princess Tower, guys. This is going to be a lot of trouble for Pompeyo. It's going to be very, very difficult for him to mount any sort of a comeback. You can see he's trying to get that balloon to the King Tower. Just can't do so. Meanwhile, Miner takes down that left tower, and it's probably going to be a 3 crown here for Sergio Ramos. And is it? Is it? Oh, man. 8 HP. The lucky or maybe unlucky number 8, depending on whose side you're on here. But Sergio Ramos, either way, does take match number 1. So Sergio up 1-0. Let's hop right into match number 2, guys. We have Pompeyo on the bottom, Sergio Ramos on the top this time. Pompeyo in blue, Sergio Ramos in red. Usually there's one easy way to identify Pompeyo. You guys know? It's because of all the confetti, right? I mean, nobody in this game that I'm aware of has more consistent live spectators than Pompeyo. It's because of the good old days in 15Ks. Pompeyo has all those Facebook and Game Center friends, the stuff that you can't do anymore, and they're still there. All his fans are still hardcore watching all his matches in-game. So that was a really good rocket there by Pompeyo. Ended up getting the cannon cart dead in its tracks and finishing, or getting a lot of damage, excuse me, allowing the tower to finish off that knight in the left lane. So Pompeyo obviously playing a bait deck. Sergio Ramos, now that we saw the rocket there, very aggressive rocket by Sergio. Now we know that Sergio Ramos is playing a hog deck, because it would either be hog or graveyard, I believe, based on those first 4 cards, and you wouldn't see graveyard with rocket. That would be a bad combination. So the tornado here does activate that king tower there for Sergio Ramos. Nice tornado, but he is at a little bit of a damage deficit as well as a pretty big elixir deficit. So the edge certainly early on in match 2 here for Pompeyo. So here comes a knight played in the left lane for Pompeyo. Looks like he's going to do a little mini push here maybe, or maybe just a juke. It's just a naked knight there. Naked knight trying to cycle, excuse me, to the goblin barrel. There it is. Excuse me, guys, still a little bit of a cough going on. You can tell by trying to keep the volume a little bit down this video. So here comes the princess doing some work on that goblin gang, getting a little bit more chip damage. Is Pompeyo there on that left tower? 14-18 HP left, and it's a knight played in the right here. This is going to be a big push here. Does Pompeyo have Inferno Tower? Does he have it? Yes, he does. Ooh, at the last second there, I wasn't sure if Pompeyo was playing the version with the Tornado or with the Inferno Tower. It's the Inferno Tower version. That's going to help him out a lot here. There's a zap used by Sergio against that. Oh, look at the Inferno Tower, guys. It got so much value there. Took out the hog, distracted the knight, and then took down the cannon cart in the left lane. And there comes the naked rocket by Sergio Ramos. It's going to be a rocket race here, guys, and that's going to be trouble for Sergio. A log there, a naked log. Spell cycle time, guys. A naked log used by Pompeyo, trying to get that left tower into log and rocket range. Hopefully rocket range here if the princess is alive. Princess is still alive, but she is distracted. Inferno Tower placed there preemptively, stopping the hog, or does he? The hog gets one hit on that right tower, but it's not going to be enough. Just one log and one rocket will finish things off here for Pompeyo. And is it going to come? Where is it? Looks like he's going to focus on defense here. He needs that Ice Spirit. There's the Ice Spirit, stopping that hog in his tracks. One hit on the hog. That's not going to be enough. Here it comes, rocket and log for Pompeyo. Will pick up the victory in match 2. So 1-1 at the start of this Pro vs. Pro. It's anybody's match now, and that was a big victory for Pompeyo. If he had lost there, he would have been in big trouble. Here we go, guys, into match number 3. Sergio again on the top here, Pompeyo on the bottom. Remember, it's 1-1. First player to 3 wins in a best of 5 takes home the title of Pro vs. Pro and remains the pro to beat. So you guys got to start giving me recommendations. If Pompeyo wins, who is going to beat him if not Sergio Goblin? Sergio Goblin, oh boy. Oh boy, what a Freudian slip there. If not Surgical Goblin or Sergio Ramos. If Sergio wins, who is going to take out Sergio? And you can see Sergio looks to be playing, I mean, it's obviously going to be a Golem deck on the top against Pompeyo's Graveyard deck. So in this matchup here, Pompeyo needs to get a decent amount of damage in the first 2 minutes, because Sergio's definitely going to have the big advantage going into double elixir time. Pompeyo tries to sneak that knight in there, get a little bit extra chip damage on that left tower. Doesn't really work out for him. So 1586, and what is Pompeyo going to do here? Is he going to send in he doesn't have poison in hand. He's going to send in, oh boy. He doesn't, okay, so he plays the Mega Minion in the back. Is he going to do anything about that pump? Is he going to graveyard it? Okay, he is. So a naked graveyard on the right there. It's going to take down that elixir pump. Not going to do much damage to the tower, I don't think. That lumberjack actually a really good counter to the graveyard. Look at the lumberjack do some work there. This is going to be a big push. This is going to be issues here for Pompeyo. I don't see him defending this at all. He's going to lose a tower here, guys. Even with the archers, a good defense by Pompeyo, but still, Lumberjack doing work. Bandit hitting that right tower. Right tower is going way down to about 1k HP, and now we have the Night Witch played at the bridge. Night Witch is probably going to take down this tower by herself here. Despite some scrambling there by Pompeyo, he had the Mega Minion and he had the Zap there, but not going to be enough. And now that we are into double elixir time, this match is definitely Sergio Ramos's. There's no way that Pompeyo can come back here, especially against the champ like Sergio Ramos. So here comes the that's not a bad Graveyard Knight poison push there, but depleting all his elixir is Pompeyo. This is going to be a monster counter push, guys. Watch out for it. Probably going to be a 3-crown here. Look at this. It's a Knight, a Bandit, a Lumberjack, a Bandit, a Night Witch, and a Mega Minion all together there. Oh boy, this is going to be trouble. Right tower is almost down. It's now down. Can he finish off that King Tower? Not just yet. He does play a Night Witch, though, so he is going for it all here. It looks like he's going to be able to defend, but uh-oh. Maybe this is trouble here. There is a Knight in a Graveyard placed in the right lane. More chip damage onto that King Tower. It looks like it's not going to be a 3-crown, but definitely a decisive victory there by Sergio Ramos. Doing a good job keeping up that relentless pressure onto the King Tower so that Pompeyo had no chance of making any sort of a comeback there, even though it would have been very difficult either way. So guys, here we go. This is do or die for Pompeyo right now. So don't look at the length of this video and assume that you know the results, because I will put filler in at the end either way. And don't fast forward. I won't allow you to fast forward, guys. All right, so I'm just joking. But Pompeyo, here we go. He's playing. This is a do or die for Pompeyo here, guys. He needs to win this match. Otherwise, Sergio Ramos is your new CWA Pro vs. Pro champion. So let's see what we do. Let's see what happens. Pompeyo playing Lava Loon again, it looks like. Probably the same deck he played in the first match there. And a good zap against that E-Wiz, and then cycling to those minions is Pompeyo. However, he will take a little bit of chip damage off that miner in the right-hand lane. Certainly about more than a little bit, about 600 plus chip damage on that right tower, and a good poison there by Sergio Ramos, preventing any damage on that left tower, or really mitigating most of the damage. Took about 100 damage there. So now Pompeyo with the elixir advantage, no Lava Hound in hand. What is he going to do? Is he going to balloon push, or is he going to just reload in the back? Looks like he's going to reload, cycling an Inferno Dragon in the back there. I wouldn't be surprised if he just drops a naked balloon, or not naked, but just drops a balloon here in the right. We are up to 90 live spectators here, guys, and wow, this is a lot of action here. 93, 95, a lot of confetti. Speaking of a lot, oh, here it is. This is the balloon, guys, and he drops the minions. A great minion placement here. Inferno Dragon stays alive. Minions will clean up those bats. Great zap, allowing that balloon to take that, to hit and make contact on that right tower. A bandit, meanwhile, will actually make contact on the right tower of Pompeyo by Sergio. So things are really even at this point, guys. No one with a huge elixir advantage. Electro Wizard played there by Sergio, taking care of that Mega Minion. And now here comes the Miner. Good Goblin Gang there by Pompeyo. Good zap there by Sergio. And it does make contact again. The E-Wiz on that right tower, just doing a little bit more chip damage. It looks like Pompeyo is going to sacrifice that Inferno Dragon. You did your work, Inferno Dragon, on defense. Now it's time to get a big monster Lava Loon push here in the right lane. Of course, the last card by Sergio was going to be the Mega Knight. Mega Knight is going to reach this tower here. There's no doubt about it. It does. Is it going to take it down? Not against that Inferno Dragon. Meanwhile, a big push coming here for Pompeyo. Boom. Death damage of that balloon, excuse me, guys, taking down that E-Wiz there. So here we go. Goblin Gang reloaded against that bandit, stopping that bandit right at the bridge. The balloon isn't going to make contact with that tower. It is, and the death damage plus fireball will finish it off with 150 damage left, or HP left, on his right tower. Pompeyo just narrowly avoids defeat in the entire contest. Now we are at do or die, guys. Winner of this match goes home victorious. Sergio Ramos on the bottom this time, Pompeyo on the top in red. Oh man, guys, who do you have? It's been so close so far. It's Bandit on Bandit right now in the middle. Little bit of chip damage from those goblins by Pompeyo. What deck is Pompeyo playing? I wonder. And Sergio Ramos starting off with a Bandit and an E-Wiz. And here comes the Miner. It looks like both players might be playing Miner. 3 legendaries, first 3 cards by Sergio Ramos. It looks like Sergio's definitely playing that. Probably a Miner version. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was too busy blabbing. Didn't even see the P.E.K.K.A, guys. This is going to be trouble for Sergio. Oh no, runs into the P.E.K.K.A there, and there's the Inferno Dragon now for Sergio. Runs into the P.E.K.K.A, and when you're playing Mega Knight, the last thing that you want to see is a P.E.K.K.A there. Oh no, having to use the Miner on defense. It's the 5 legendary Payfecta deck used by Expo Master quite a bit. And used, I think, by Tag a long time ago as well, played by Sergio Ramos. But Pompeyo has the perfect counter deck. Basically a Miner Bandit deck, obviously Poison being his last card, and he also has the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is just going to be so devastating here for Sergio, because even though he does have the Inferno Dragon, remember that Pompeyo also has Zap, Ice Spirit, and the E-Wiz. So he has a lot of answers for that Inferno Dragon, and of course Pompeyo has the ultimate counter in the P.E.K.K.A to the Mega Knight of Sergio. So let's see how Sergio handles this matchup. Do you guys think that Sergio could actually make this happen? I don't know, it's going to be so difficult. There it is, the Mega Knight, but there it is, the P.E.K.K.A. She responds to the Mega Knight, and this is going to be a very, very difficult counter push for Sergio to deal with, guys. Here it comes. It's a Bandit played at the bridge, and the Bandit makes contact with the Miner, but the P.E.K.K.A is going to get to the tower. Oh no, P.E.K.K.A takes down that tower. P.E.K.K.A making her way to the King Tower. E-Wiz is resetting the Inferno Dragon, guys. This could be the whole match right here. That one counter push that I said was going to be big trouble, and indeed it is, and it's going to be a victory for Pompeyo, guys. I can't believe it. He came back from down 2-1 or down 1-2 and had the reverse sweep 2 matches in a row. Pompeyo remains the pro to beat. GG, guys. Huge hats off to Pompeyo for coming back, and of course to the world champ Sergio Ramos for doing this. Both great guys repping Nova. Really proud to call them teammates, clanmates, and organization buddies. Definitely the pride of our org over in Nova. So huge hats off again to Pompeyo, and thank you to Sergio. Make sure you follow both of these guys in the description below, their information. I did tell you I would give my quick take on CCGS, guys. So, or not CCGS, on Gamergy. So basically, for those of you who don't know, what happened was, I thought about making a solo video for this, but I decided just to kind of mention it at the end of this video, because I don't have a lot to say, honestly. It's a really unfortunate, crappy situation. Surgical was playing against Flobby in the finals. Flobby was clearly going to win. It with like 10 seconds left in the match or less, with like 100 HP left on his tower. They both had a Wi-Fi glitch or blip. So they got to redo the match. Now, in the rules, it says the administrator should go in there and award that match to the player who is clearly going to win. However, that did not happen. So Surgical picked a counter deck, brought it out the next match. Flobby didn't switch decks. Maybe he didn't know he could. And then Surgical went on to win. So a lot of people saying that Surgical was unsportsmanlike, or that, you know, Flobby got robbed. I do think that Flobby, man, hats goes off to him. That's a really difficult situation to be in. So I do feel really bad to Flobby. I'm going to bring him on the channel soon in a couple days, and I will ask him about that situation, just getting all the facts from him before I, you know, make any huge statements about the professionalism or the sportsman-like conduct of both of the players. However, I do think that a big mistake was made on the administrative side of Gamergy Masters, and, you know, just really disappointing to see this in a cash contest. So ultimately, for me, the blame and the onus goes down to the admin. Just like in the Super Bowl, a ref makes a really awful play at the end. I mean, it's the ref's fault, right? It's a crappy situation, and there's not much more to say. That's why I didn't want to do a whole video on it. I think that's basically all my thoughts there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Another huge shout out to the pros today. Let me know who you want to see next in the comments below. Huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.